Hello, YTPC. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we have some more morsels for mental manducation. But first, in a 3-star Pipe by Lee Bulldog, I am smoking some Balkan Sauciani. Sample courtesy of Pipes and Strings and Things. This is a good Balkan. It's very well balanced. The Latakia is the main player by flavor. I tasted in every puff. The Orientals are not overpowering. So the Latakia, the Orientals, and the Virginia all play together pretty well. It's just very lightly sweet from the Virginias. You do have a little bit of that sourness from the Orientals. Very nice blend. Thank you. Let's dive in. Prior to the Olympics, Nancy Pelosi warned U.S. athletes not to speak out against China's human rights abuses. Let me quote her. "Do not risk incurring the anger of the Chinese government because they are ruthless." Yes, the American government is now cowering at the feet of the Chinese. Apparently, the Democrats are terrified of them. I can recall a time not too long ago when we weren't. You may recall, last year, Big Pharma asked courts to seal the records on the vaccine development for 75 years. That request was denied. They're back in court asking for 55 years. This comes at the same time that Pfizer is looking to get expedited approval for giving the jab to toddlers. I have to ask, if any of y'all are insiders in Big Pharma, why 55 years? What's there to hide? It's not how ethical science and medicine are conducted. You don't hide it. You'll love this one. Your tax dollars at work here in the United States. An 8th grade class in Connecticut was recently given an in-class assignment to color in a picture of a pizza. 8th graders coloring. We have really dumbed down our education. But the kicker, they were asked then to relate pizza toppings to what they do and don't like about sex. They were given examples. Good, cheese, kissing. Bad, olives, performing oral sex. I kid you not. 8th graders, 13-year-olds. Have not been able to find out. I did some looking to see whether the teacher was disciplined, but when the parents were rather understandably upset about this assignment, the school, as they always do when they're busted, claimed it was a mistake. But the local paper that was covering this said if it was a mistake, it was a mistake that went all the way up to the state level because this curriculum or this lesson plan was approved all the way up the chain. And yet, teachers tell us parents shouldn't have input into what their kids are taught. 13-year-olds being asked about what they do and don't like about sex in class. Finally, another quote here. In an article about Biden's potential nominee for Supreme Court Justice, United States, the Washington Post quoted Democrat Representative Benny Thompson. Let me read it for you. If you know that a person has been vetted by Jim Clyburn, you know that person won't go to the court and end up being a Clarence Thomas. The Washington Post then added this, referring to the black justice whose rulings often resemble the thinking of white conservatives. The blatant racism is just because a black person can't be a conservative, he must think like a white conservative. He can't just think like a conservative. Yes, the Washington Post, when they were busted, went back and corrected the article. But it's interesting how often the quiet part gets said out loud and the left reveals who the real racists are. If you don't think like them, you're not really black. Somebody who won the president said that. Well, folks, those are all the ones that I've got for today. I think they're enough. With that, guys, light something you like. I'm liking this Balkan Sassieni. It is a good blend. Enjoy your afternoon.